This week, right here on Charger Bulletin News, TikTok returns to the App Store. New developments on the infamous Jack the Ripper, and more updates on potential governmental policies, right here on Charger Bulletin News.
Welcome back to another live episode of Charger Bulletin News. I'm Michael Crowley.
And I'm Hania Paral. Let's get right into this week's stories. Upon re-election, President Donald Trump has issued a wide range of executive orders since January 21st. Among them, policies regarding transgender youth and gender-affirming care were a focal point of the administration's agenda. Donald Trump signed an executive order to restrict gender-affirming healthcare for individuals under 19 years old. February 13th, federal judge Brennan Herson halted the new president's actions with a 2-week pause on his executive order push. The ruling came after a lawsuit filed by LGBTQIA+ families with children directly affected by this order. The suit claims that multiple children have suffered compromises to their health under this new action. This temporary restraining order will last 14 days, but may be extended under circumstances that prove further delay is needed. The restraining order is nationwide and applies to institutions across the country. This executive order doubles down that institutions cannot provide care or services for gender-affirming care with a lack of federal funding. Government attorneys have not yet indicated whether they plan to appeal this case. If you or someone you know is looking for support or someone to talk to, university services are available. For any psychological services or counseling, please refer to CAPS at unh.newhaven.edu. Make sure to always keep an eye on Charger Connection for our 4-legged therapy dogs that visit consistently. For our community support, the GLBTQ+ and Allies Living Learning community is one of the newest LLCs at the university. Every voice matters, and the university is here to support you.
In other news, a petition to rename Long Island Sound to the Gulf of Connecticut has gained traction, following President Trump's recent decision to rename the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America. The petition, started by William Yoxall, argues that America has long ignored the greatness of Connecticut and calls for restoring Connecticut pride and Connecticut greatness. Governor Ned Lamont weighed in on the proposal during an interview with NBC, expressing support for a similar idea. Lamont said, quote, "Why not? I've got a president who's naming things anytime he wants. I think that Long Island Sound is a little dated, and I think Connecticut Sound has a real ring to it," end quote. The petition has already gathered over 1,500 signatures and continues to grow daily. What do you think of this potential name change? Now, let's head over to Leah with some eventful updates in sports.
Thanks, Michael. I'm Leah Komorowski, and welcome to the Charger Sports Report. Let's get caught up on what we've missed. This past weekend marked the start of an NBA's All-Star break and All-Star Weekend. All-Star Weekend has seen some controversy over the past few years with NBA fans. Some fans don't care for the games at all, while others think that more effort should be put in by the players. Whether you're a fan or not, it's safe to say this past All-Star Weekend was a success. The 2025 All-Star Weekend was hosted in the Chase Center, home of the Golden State Warriors. The event kicked off Friday with the annual celebrity game in which Team Bonds took home the bragging rights, winning 66-55. Next up was the Rising Stars tournament. Team Candace won undefeated, granting themselves a spot in Sunday's All-Star tournament. Saturday, Team Cavs took home the Skills Challenge. Tyler Harrow won the three-point contest, and Mac McClung took home the first ever three-peat in the dunk contest. Finally, Sunday was the 74th All-Star Game. This year, the format was a tournament style. 3 teams, Team Chuck, Team Shaq, and Team Kenny, were drafted by TNT's Inside the NBA crew, and the 4th team was Team Candace, the winners of the Rising Stars tournament. Team Shaq cruised through the tournament, winning in the finals 41-25. All-Star Game MVP went to Golden State's own Steph Curry. With the All-Star weekend over, the NBA is already back up and running with 9 games tonight. Did you tune into the All-Star weekend? In a non-conference game against Bloomfield last Tuesday, the men's basketball team brought their A game, adding a win onto their record. Jalakai King scored 17 points, proving that he is one of the men's basketball team's high scorers of the season. The men's basketball team will face off against St. Michael's in Colchester, Vermont tomorrow with a 3:30 tip-off. On the women's side, freshman guard Skylar Cole is already claiming records. For the third time this season, Cole earned NE10 Rookie of the Week award after her fierce competition against Pace University last week. The women's team will be back against St. Michael's in Colchester, Vermont tomorrow with a 1:30 tip-off. Good luck to both women's and men's basketball. Both men and women's track and field earned gold in the Yale Geoghegan Gak Invitational this past weekend. Jonah Aguirre and Richard Fortune earned first and second place in shot put. Niall Love continues to improve with his standout performance in the Invitational, and Gabriel Teal securing the third place spot in long jump. Chargers track and field will be heading to Boston this weekend for the Northeast Conference Championship. With many updates for Charger sports, make sure to keep up with CBN to stay in the loop. This weekend, sports have fierce competition, home and away. Make sure to show up and show some support. For schedules and updates on Charger athletics, make sure to check out newhavenchargers.com. This has been your Charger Sports Report. Let's transition over to Paris with entertainment.
Thanks, Leah. I'm Paris Taylor, and I have lots of updates for you in the world of entertainment. Let's jump right into it. It's official. SNL has turned 50. The late-night show, Saturday Night Live, has been a staple of comedy and satire since the 70s, bringing in celebrities and delivering memorable skits. This past Sunday, the show celebrated its golden anniversary with a 3.5-hour spectacular, and it did not disappoint. Celebrities such as Miley Cyrus, Will Ferrell, Lin-Manuel Miranda, John Mulaney, and many more appeared on our screens. Sabrina Carpenter made a surprise appearance recreating the viral espresso skit that originally featured her own hit song. She and others joined together to sing for the wedding party, reflecting on Kelsey's vows, and even brought up Domingo, making for a truly unforgettable moment, introducing Pedro Pascal and Bad Bunny into the narrative. The night was filled with unforgettable cast reunions, musical performances, and throwbacks to some of SNL's most iconic sketches. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just tuning in, this celebration proved that SNL is still as relevant as ever. Did you tune in to SNL's 50th anniversary show? If not, check out NBC and Peacock to rewatch the full show. In a whirlwind of controversy and public spectacle, Kanye West and Bianca Censori's marriage has reportedly come to an end after 2 rambunctious years. The couple tied the knot in December of 2022 and have been at the center of media attention. Even more so now following their provocative appearance at this year's Grammy Awards. Censori's daring sheer red outfit, red carpet look sparked widespread debate, but it was West's anti-Semitic remarks that allegedly became the breaking point for their relationship. A source close to the couple claims Censori had enough of West's erratic behavior and controversial actions, leading her to seek a divorce. Legal experts indicate that in the absence of a prenuptial agreement, Censori could be entitled to a significant portion of West's assets accumulated during their marriage. Despite these reports, West's representative, Milo Yiannopoulos, has denied the rumors, stating that the couple remains together in Los Angeles and even had Valentine's Day plans. As the situation continues to unfold, fans and media outlets await official confirmation from the duo regarding the status of their relationship. In a harmonious blend of personal and professional collaboration, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco have announced their joint album, I Said I Love You First, set to release on March 21st. The project describes their love story, offering fans an intimate glimpse into their journey from friendship to romance. The album's lead single, Scared of Loving You, co-written with Phineas, fellow American singer-songwriter, debuted last week on the 13th, capturing the vulnerability and excitement of new love. The couple's romantic relationship has seamlessly transitioned into this musical endeavor. Their creative synergy is evident, with the album being recorded in Blanco's Los Angeles home, reflecting their shared artistic vision. Gomez expressed her enthusiasm, stating, quote, "I always trick you guys. My new album, I Said I Love You First, with my best friend at Benny Blanco, is out on 3/21, end quote. As anticipation builds for the album's release, fans can look forward to a collection of songs that encapsulate the couple's experiences and emotions. Pre-orders for I Said I Love You First are available everywhere, with exclusive signed editions and merchandise offered through Gomez's official website. Last week, Cobra Kai co-stars Tanner Buchanan and Mary Mauser not only confirmed their relationship, but announced their engagement. The pair have been co-stars since 2018, when Cobra Kai was still a YouTube original. The pair has always been close, with Mary Mauser having called Buchanan her bestie in an Instagram post from 2019, wishing him a happy birthday. The couple caused a frenzy on social media after sharing a kiss and flashing matching rings at an event held on February 12th, celebrating the series finale of Netflix's Cobra Kai. The co-stars confirmed their relationship and engagement rumors the following day in a joint Instagram post. "We're so happy to finally share that we're engaged," they said. "This is such a special moment in our lives, the closing of one chapter and celebrating the continuation of another." The relationship's timeline is unclear, but the pair's romantic relationship is likely to have begun after 2019, as Buchanan had previously been linked to Gen V star Lizzie Broadway. That's all for this week. I'm Paris Taylor, and we will see you next week with more in the world of entertainment. Let's head back to the desk with Michael.
Thanks, Paris. TikTok has finally returned to the App Store and the Google Play Store. After its official removal on January 18th, many are celebrating this move made by Apple and Google. But legal experts have begun emphasizing the risk these companies might start facing. Apple and Google allowed TikTok back on their app stores after receiving a letter from Attorney General Pam Bondi stating that Trump's administration will not prosecute any businesses who are in association with TikTok. With this affirmation, Apple and Google swiftly restored TikTok across their app stores. Legal experts firmly disapprove of this decision made by both companies. According to the law, it is prohibited for businesses to facilitate software owned by ByteDance, the Beijing-based tech company that possesses TikTok currently. The law states that any company that is found doing business with TikTok will be fined $5,000 per person. Though President Trump issued an executive order for the company's protection working with TikTok, legal experts say this order cannot override an act of Congress. Apple, Google, and TikTok have failed to comment. Luckily, if TikTok is sold to another company, it'll break all ties with ByteDance and it'll be brought back into compliance with the law. Many buyers are competing for the app, ensuring that TikTok sticks around. As tensions continue to rise over TikTok's returns, all eyes will be focused on the potential buyers who could rescue the app from future legal battles. While the situation still remains fluid, consumers can expect more uncertainty about TikTok's future in the coming weeks.
Coming up, national controversy and new developments in true crime. But first, let's head to Amina with all things student life.
Welcome to Student Life. I'm Amina Taifour. Let's get started with what's happening on campus this week. Looking forward to becoming a leader for students? Check your email because OTL applications are now open. Help new chargers feel at home, gain leadership experience, and build your resume. To qualify, you must have at least a 2.5 GPA and full availability from June 9th to July 11th to July 20th, as well as from August 11th through the beginning of the fall semester. The link to apply is in your most recent email from the Office of Marketing and Communications, or you can find it on Charger Connection. The deadline to apply is March 8th. Good luck to all applying. Interested in reaching new heights in technology? New Haven is having its first ever Hack New Haven next month on March 22nd and 23rd. Students will have between 24 to 48 hours to create software to hack inventions together. This is a great opportunity to expand your knowledge and network with other innovators. There will be professors and sponsors there to judge the hackathon, and prizes are available to the top teams. Make sure to register now for a fun weekend of innovation and teamwork. You can find the registration information on your MyCharger. To find out more information and this registration for this event, visit hacknewhaven@newhaven.edu. CAPS and the Myatt Center is hosting a special drop-in support space for BOPOC, Black, Indigenous, and People of Color, who are seeking a community, connection, or a safe space to engage in meaningful discussions. Tomorrow, from 11 to 12 in the D. Dominicus Meeting Room, this space will provide an opportunity for students of color to come together, share and discuss the unique challenges and experiences they face at predominantly white institutions. The event aims to create a supportive and empowering environment for all students as they navigate their academic and personal journeys. To RSVP for this event, head over to Charger Connection. Just a disclaimer, RSVPing for this event does not guarantee you a safe seat. If you have any questions or any accommodations, please reach out to atorres@newhaven.edu. That's all for this week. We'll be back next week with more updates in student life. Let's head back to desk with Michael.
Luigi Mangione, the primary suspect for the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, has released a statement ahead of his next court appearance. Due to all the internet fanfare surrounding the case, Mangione's defense team created a website where all his comments were posted. In a recent statement, Mangione said, quote, "I am overwhelmed by and grateful for everyone who has written me to share their stories and express their support," end quote. Mangione was first arrested in early December at a McDonald's over 300 miles away from the crime scene. He has since been extradited to New York and faces 11 charges, one of which carries the death penalty. With talks of the death penalty in circulation, many are questioning if making a public statement online was the best move for Mangione. Mangione's next court date is tomorrow, February 21st, so stay tuned for more updates on this impactful case.
Last Friday, the White House shared a social media post that has sparked a significant public reaction. The post shows a pink background with the faces of President Donald Trump and former Director of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Tom Homan. With the image was a poem that read, "Roses are red, violets are blue, come here illegally and we'll deport you," which has since attracted criticism for its tone and content. The post quickly gained widespread attention, with many expressing concerns about its messaging, calling it unprofessional and insensitive. Some individuals voiced their disagreement, describing the post as unprofessional, embarrassing, and dehumanizing. At the same time, others responded with their own creative versions of the poem. This comes with the ongoing debate surrounding Trump's immigration policies, including the enforcement of mass deportations. As of now, White House has yet to release an official statement regarding the backlash, and the post remains online.
Last week, unexpected news surfaced online. Jack the Ripper, the infamous killer who terrorized the streets of London in 1888, has been a subject of mystery for over a century. Despite numerous theories and suspects, a recent breakthrough, it is safe to say that the killer has finally been unmasked. English historian and author Russell Edwards claimed DNA was found on a shawl recovered from the scene of one of the 5 gruesome murders that has led to a shocking revelation. The DNA was tested, and the results pointed to a 23-year-old Polish immigrant named Aaron Kamiński. Edwards and his team were able to make the connection by testing the DNA, one of Kamiński's distant relatives. With the DNA match confirmed, they can now say the case can be considered closed. In an interview with Today in Australia, Edwards described the moment, saying, quote, "When we matched the DNA from the blood on the shawl with the direct female descendant of the victim, it was the singular most amazing moment of my life at the time," end quote. Kamiński's killing spree lasted from August to November of 1888, during which he claimed 5 victims, all women. At the time, Kamiński was 23, but he didn't live a long life, passing at a mental institution in 1919 at the age of 54. While many forgot of the infamous murders of Jack the Ripper, these new developments have brought him back into the limelight, only for his case to be set aside once again.
That's all the time we have for this week.
You can check out the latest Charger Bulletin newspaper on chargerbulletin.com or in newsstands around campus.
Stay up to date by following us on social media at Charter Bulletin.
Check out our link tree for access to the Horseshoe magazine.
Thank you for joining us. My name is Hania Paral.
And I'm Michael Crowley. We'll see you next week with another live episode of Charger Bulletin News.